Waterfall Adams is a creative professional who took her destiny into her own hands. She was born in Paducah, Kentucky, and was raised in Mobile, Alabama. She has an Associate of Science in General Education degree from Bishop State Community College and a Bachelor of Arts degree in Art History with a Dramatic Arts minor from the University of South Alabama. And on today's episode of Auto Interview, it's my utmost pleasure to have Waterfalls on the show. Welcome on the show, Waterfalls.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's so lovely to have this conversation with you. I'm excited.
Yes, I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, that's great. So, Waterfalls, could you tell us about your book, Free to Be V? How does this book come about? What inspired you to write Free
Well,
to Be V?
this book it is about freedom, race, religion, and womanhood. It also has a tribute poem by my poetic inspirations. Yeah,
Mm.
this is my second book that I self-published last year. Now,
Wow.
this one, The Eclectic Mind of V, is what I self-published 2 years ago.
Oh,
It's about the arts, blackness, in 21st century issues, and you might find some personifications point in there as well.
well, that's amazing. And I love the cover. They look very great. Beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, KDP, like making the cover thing,
Oh,
it really helped.
wow.
Like they're from their templates or something.
Yeah, that's great. Now, you also have another book, like you just showed to the camera, The Eclectic Mind of V. For readers who haven't read the book yet, and without giving much information away, could we have a sneak of what we would expect picking up the book?
Well, it's about different topics like the arts, being black, and
Mm,
issues that's going on right now in the 21st century. Even some personification points.
yeah, that's amazing to know. Like you said, would you love to recite a section in the book? That would be great.
Yes, I would. Let me find something. This poem, I remember reciting this one when I was when I was at University of South Alabama.
Oh,
Uh, I used to do spoken word poetry and like talent shows on campus. I may not have won them, but at least I didn't get booed. Like
absolutely.
give a bad reception.
Mm,
Tell me get off the stage. Didn't tell me that. It's about like the Pan African flag. It's called Red, Black, Green, the flag poem.
mm,
So here we go. Red, the color of passion, the color of excitement, the color of love, the color of beauty, the color of courage, the color of the blood which my ancestors was shed by my ancestors and what binds us together as a human race. Black, the color of power, the color of strength, the color of elegance, the color of rebellion, the color of individuality, the color of style, the color of sophistication, the color of the Nubian people from the motherland. Green, the color of hope, the color of life, the color of harmony, the color of generosity, the color of renewal, the color of tranquility, the color of peace, the color
mm,
of plentiful,
absolutely.
natural, and of the plentiful natural treasures of Africa. These three colors unite together the tapestry that brings the representation of all the pride of all the African and African Americans. Thank you.
I love that. I love that. I love your depiction of, these colors in an amazing and analytical manner, starting from red to black and to green. That sounds very amazing. I love your analysis of this color. It sounds very
Thank you.
intriguing.
Well, these colors have different meanings in like the western part of the world.
Mm,
Even like in different religions, like the eastern parts of the world, it have different meaning. For example, white, like in India, it means like mourning.
yeah.
While like if you see like white on the wedding dress in the western sense, that means like purity.
Mm. Yeah, that's great. Even the fact that you mentioned plentiful for grain, That's very true. Now, I'd also love to ask you, as authors, we'll all have different ways of reacting to feedbacks and criticism of our works. I'm curious to know your opinion about criticism. How do you react to negative criticism of your books if you've ever had one in time past?
Well, I haven't had any negative criticism in my books at all so far. If I had a negative critique, I'll be surprised that I didn't do as good as the job as I thought I did.
Yeah, I love your answer to that. That's amazing. I'm also curious to know if you experienced any challenges in the process of writing both books. If there is any, could you share with us what challenge it is and how you ultimately overcame it?
Well, I didn't know what to like write. Maybe like creatively, I will feel like I'm on empty sometimes. Sometimes
Hmm.
like I go for a walk or get some rest, take a shower, and I might get some new ideas that way.
Oh, that's great. That's actually fun because sometimes even I can be walking or do some other house chores and the idea just came to my head and be like, okay, pick a pen and start writing. It's lovely and funny how those ideas and inspiration came to be. So I can relate to that as well. Now, apart from Free to be V and the eclectic mind of V, do you have any other works you've altered or maybe currently working on?
Well, I'm working on and researching on more books right now. I am working on my third book. It's called Make Money While Sitting on Your ASS, where the SS is spelled
Wow,
in the United States of America currency dollar signs. What inspired me to write this book was like the 2020 pandemic. Like people lost their jobs, people's
absolutely.
jobs transferred to like working remotely.
Mm,
Kids had to like go to school virtually,
mm,
and it's not just and also like my own experience with like the job market and how especially with my autism, and also you don't have to be at home like sitting down on your ASS working. Hey, as long as you have like a like let's say your smartphone, your
mm,
tablet, and or desktop or laptop and a good connection, depending on where you are in the world, uh hey, you can make money that way.
absolutely. Yeah, that's true. Now, is there anything that you'd love to share with the viewers about your books that we did not mention in this interview and you'd love the viewers to know?
Oh yes, I've been getting help with the promotion and marketing of my books. You probably heard of this company. They're called Precious Digital Marketing Agency. They've been really helpful with the marketing and promotion of my books. They
Wow.
created like promotions of my book, book trailers, even working on a crowdfunding website as we speak to help fund my with my other creative endeavors and other things like the
Wow.
equipment I need and get legal representation and
Mm,
LLC, different things.
yeah, that's great. And would you love to maybe recite a section from the other books? Would that be fine? Would you love to
Yes,
do that?
yes, I would. In fact, this particular poem, even though it is found in a book I recited a poem from, this book has more of a revised version, and in the near future, I might do like an extended, updated version of these books. It might add more to this poem that I probably missed.
Oh,
It's I'm trying to adapt this particular poem into stage and or screen. It's called "We
oh,
Have to Do." It is
wow.
about the history of African American dance.
Oh, wow.
Here we go. We have the dance. As a people, we have the dance. Way back in the motherland, we always have the dance. Through times of joy, sadness, to heal and rites of passage, we have the dance. Through
Mm,
times of enslavement, we still have the dance. Even when they try to take it away, we
Still
dance through
have.
the shade. From the juke joints to migration, we have the dance. Even when it's time to pay the rent, we had to dance. Through depression and worldwide war, we have the dance. In the dance studios and sock hops, we have the dance. On television and through civil unrest, we have the dance. Live and in color. We can get smooth and we can get rough.
Mm,
Live and in color and integrated. Through the Soul Train days and the disco night, we have the
the
dance.
dance.
With BET, MTV, and VH1, we have the dance. Through social media, we have the dance. At Broadway, church, the club, community centers, competition, Hollywood, television, social gatherings, universities, all over the world, we have
We
the
have the
dance.
dance.
We even put our own spin on it. Because of this, I shake what my ancestors gave me and get my Jackson on. So, to the future and beyond, we have the dance. Thank you.
Yeah, I love it. I love this one particularly. We have the dance. That's beautiful, you know.
Yes, and also what inspired me right that poem was a book from Barbara S. Glass called like
Oh,
African American Dance and its illustrated history. And I did write an article on Hub Pages about like the history of African American dance.
hmm. Yeah, I love it. And I love the rhythm, the way we have the dance keep occurring and the last line of each stanza. It makes for an interesting read. Now, at this point, I'd love to ask you, as a published author, what sort of advice do you have for other writers who are still struggling with publishing a book? What do you tell people in this category?
Well, with self-publishing, that has been made easy with the digital internet age that we live in. Do
Mm,
your research on like what like self-published like outlet you use. Read their guidelines. Like some, for example, some guidelines like for your manuscript, like there's like different files that you could use to upload your manuscript, and some you cannot. But for example, like there's like PDF, docx,
yeah,
EPUB. There's a lot of those files. Some that let you like upload, and some you can't.
yeah.
And also, like you're gonna, for example, like there's like a picture on the back cover of my book, and you
Oh,
see the one that don't have a picture on me on the back cover. It's
yeah.
because I had trouble trying to find a picture that meet their
Mm,
certain guidelines, like certain width and length that you could put on, and there's some you can't.
mm. That's
And I
amazing.
think and there's like a quote in here. I don't know if it's on here or not, but I'm just gonna say, give credit where it's due, or they'll sue.
Hmm. That's true.
Let me give an example of this.
Yeah.
Around like early 2000s, there used to be a R&B duo in America called Coffee Brown. They were known for the singles After Party and The Weekend, like Weekend Thing. But get this, they got sued by another artist. And you know what her name was?
Wow.
Coffee Brown.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that's a
Yeah, I don't
lot.
know the area code of that case, but it's like you need to like get some like advice. I would give like get legal representation, get an LLC, different things I learned from this lady about having a media kit. Like she have a bookstore, like bookstore and tax service here in America. But I live in Alabama. Hers is located in like Louisiana or Texas. It's called KRC Bookstore,
Hmm.
run by Tammy L. Martin.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's amazing. Thanks for letting us know about all of this. Really made for an
You
interesting
welcome.
discussion. Yeah. Now, for interested viewers, who would love to get a copy of your book, in case you have people who are watching this interview and they feel like, oh, I would love to get our books, on what platform are they available on for purchase?
Well, you'll find these books, like I said, they're available on paperback and ebook format. I'm trying to get them on the audiobook formats on
Mm.
Amazon and also on other outlets like Books a Million, Barnes and Noble, um, maybe Google Books. If they're not on there, I would try to get them on there. And I'm on social media as well, which I also have two blogs, which they're on blogger.com. The first one is Waterfalls World and Waterfalls Online Art Gallery. All credit goes to the artist Dead and Alive.
Wow.
I'm on Facebook, my personal one, and my other one that's like based on my blogs. I am on X, known as no Twitter, also known as X, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Reddit, LinkedIn, Pinterest. Oh yeah, my social medias they can be found. And the update for the YouTube part, it is Waterfall. It's not Waterfall Adams, it's Waterfall VEE. Yeah, I think that's about it on the social medias. And I would like to give a shout out to Precious Gillian. Oh, wait a minute, it's Alajetti Precious Gillian, who
Oh,
runs the company I just mentioned, Precious Digital Marketing Agency. They help
wow.
me a lot with my promotion marketing needs, and I hope they can
That's
help you
amazing.
too.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And thanks for doing the shout out. That's very lovely. And I left a link in the description part of this interview where interested viewers can get a copy of Waterfall Adams books directly on Amazon and also on other platforms. So thank you so much, Waterfall, for accepting the invitation to be featured on P English Literature. It's so awesome having this conversation with you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's my pleasure as well.